welcome back to Bib's Vibe. Today I'm reviewing Scott Jurek's book, Eat and Run. It is my second favorite running book of all time, right behind Born to Run, and it's a close second, I'll say that. Probably because it talks about two of my favorite things, eating and running. But I'll have you know, this book is far more than just a story of Scott eating and running. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being toss it and 10 being why the heck are you still watching this video, go buy the book right now, this ranks at a solid 9. For $15 on Amazon, you can pick it up or you can find it at your local bookstore, and the value that I got out of this book far exceeds the $15 I spent on it. So I obviously highly recommend this book, and here are a couple reasons why. In my opinion, this book has got a lot of Born to Run vibes. What I mean by that is Scott does an outstanding job of really packing in a lot of content in each chapter. This book is about his accolades. It's about competition, the highs and lows, the friends that he met all along the way. But he also does a great job of intertwining some interesting history, facts, nutrition, other resources, interesting books that he's read along the way that have made him who he is today. And also adds in a ton of recipes along with certain sections that are strictly Scott Jurek judo. Things like when you're in a funk, or core, or there's a couple others, breathing. These are all specific to running. He says, I find the best way to get your running mojo back is to lose the technology, forget results, and run free. Those snippets are gold. This is a man who's done Hard Rock, Badwater, Leadville, you name it, UTMB. He's done it, and chances are he's probably won it. Get this, I had no idea this even existed until I read this book, but there's these certain Buddhist monks, and the most devoted complete a 25-mile run every day for 1,000 consecutive days. They wear straw sandals and carry a knife at their waist to be used to kill themselves should they fail to continue. What? What? Yes, I read that right. So things like that are intertwined throughout the entirety of the story. Things that he's learned, defines the word Bushido, which is really cool. And then additional quotes at the beginning of every chapter. At the end of each chapter, Scott puts in a plant-based recipe that he's used and thoroughly enjoys, and this is probably the second favorite part of the book for me, right after the story, just because I love a good new recipe, and these are all things that look incredibly delicious. I can't wait to try some. So it was really cool to get in his head, to get a snippet of what his life was like. The reader gets to experience part of his childhood with him, understand some of his spirituality, and really get a good grasp on the relationships that he's formed through ultra running. This book does have 2 sections of pictures, which I found super fun, and these pictures give a glimpse of the story that he's telling. I really can't say enough about this book. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and just talking about it right now makes me want to reread it, and I don't reread books often. But this one stays in the library and will be referenced for years to come. I don't know how many paragraphs and words I underlined, but it's a lot. This is a fabulous book. I learned a lot, I was inspired by it, and I am encouraged by this book to further pursue nutrition and its relation to my athletics. Thank you so much for watching. If you read this book, you're welcome to comment anything down below, whether you liked it or not, the things you loved, the things you didn't. If it was helpful, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. I post a new video every week, and I will see y'all next week. Happy trails, happy trails. Let me find it. I thought I had marked it, but apparently not. Does that make me a bad YouTuber? It's close, I promise. Well, it looks like you're gonna have to read it yourself.